Hello everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon, and I welcome all of you to another part of Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC, where today we finally can move on with the main side story. Last time I finished up the hunting grounds and also Ikri's challenge, and in between episodes I just went and bought myself some healing stuff because I have no healing herbs on my person whatsoever. I think, yeah, I should probably also go and buy myself just really quickly some blazers, because I also have none of those, because they somehow always seem to slip out of my possession along the way, and I don't know why. I actually do know very well why. My inventory is full. Well, that's not cool. There you go. Have that thing. Have that thing as well. Do I have anything else? Yeah, have that thing. And have that one. I don't need so many of these. Anything else that is 100% pointless. Don't need that many of those. And have that one. The rest seems fine. So just give me a few more blazes. Like 50 is not a lot for my person. I mean, technically 100 is also not a lot for my person, but still, it's better than nothing. So anyway, now we can craft ourselves some ammunition again. And we're fully, nearly fully stocked. Let's stock ourselves fully with our ammo. And then we are ready to see what we have to do next. So first of all, right here we have Akbar, is it?
Our numbers rise.
Let's just fight them. Anyway, we're gonna have to talk to you first here. Artek, that was your name. Sorry, I completely forgot it because it was so long ago now.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
It's been a long day. And all I want is to stare into the fire.
It really has been a long day, but not for the same reason for me as they have been for you. Let's go up there. Araya's our next goal. Hopefully I can find some medical stuff along the way because I'm really running on the last bit of reserves that I have there. I mean, I bought medicine just to not be completely without preparation, but still. I just want to quickly check. I think I've done everything. All of the control towers have been taken out. I did not get all of the blue gleam. At this point for me, that was just fire kiln. Well, whatever. At this point it was not too necessary for me, and again, I did not have the time. There's so much going on. I could... thinking about that, I could just jump in there for a stream and just collect stuff, because I really just love running around in that game and just go for broke with everything. Anyway, hey, Araya! Who's that dude? Naltuk?
I wish you luck on the mountain.
Thank you, Naltuk. Anyway.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
It cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, The caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Damon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
We'll go soon, but not quite yet.
When you are ready then.
I still need to take care of a few things.
Understood. I'll be here.
So, before we actually ascend, because this will be the final thing that we're gonna do here, I'm not sure. I mean, I've done nothing but talk to them in this episode, so I should have the time for that. I don't think there is anything new with Rost's grave if we go there and talk to him now, so just wanted to make one last look and make sure that I did not miss out on anything, because this will take me a while to get through. I've been recording already for an hour, so this will be a long one for me. Well, anyway, Horea, I think I'm ready.
Horea, still ready?
Oh yes. On your word. Are you ready then? Once we ascend. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother! So you see, I too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
So they activated the smoke alarm.
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not? Fitting. Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Well, we're gonna have some fun in here, I can tell already. Ooh, those medical things are good.
Metal pillars, tall as these cliffs. I still don't like it.
It's gonna be fine.
This'll help.
Surely will.
Here, up and over.
In a moment, there's a thing. I wanna know what it says. Return to Firebreak.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes and ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but what else is new? And don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Well, as far as I could glean it, that we're in for a big piece of... Are you alright? That we're in for a big, big surprise.
Once. Buick's presence.
We're standing in here when it's said, up we go. But something makes me think that that was not the place that you actually wanted to go through. Last door, cannot open that from here. There's something behind it, or above us actually. So... Where was the thing? There's something to go up on. Oh, there's a ladder. There we go. Alley up. Why you be so loud? I don't get it. Anyway, listen to that. Sorry. Kenny's... Oh, gosh. Kenny! Joshua. The Return of the Director Emeritus. Descent holo title. No, bad title. A worse subject. The camera crew would die of boredom. Whatever, Gina. It's still the most excitement this hell cave's seen in a long time. Your standards for exciting are depressingly low. I'll squeeze what I can out of this. Thanks. You always were a little sweet on Kenny. What? No way. His ears are enormous. Besides, he was too busy mooning over Anita. I want to know what he's doing here in the first place. It's not normal. He helped engineer the most advanced geothermal facility in history, then rode off into the sunset. Now he wants to check up on his masterwork. Seems normal to me. But why now? He keeps pointing around in the cooling facility, facility and asking questions about Cyan. Do you think there's something wrong? Last I checked, there's been no deviation in any of our readings since the most recent microquake swarm. Maybe Kenny likes taking field trips on Pharaoh's dime? It's been 14 years. They would have frozen those accounts by now. Has it been that long? Man, I'm old. Not old, just boring. Well, interesting. Up as we go. We already heard some machines in the back, so that's gonna be fine. Anyway, climbing time. Climbing over machines. Ooh, just stand there for a little bit. Don't worry about a thing. I'll just take you out from up here. Strike from above! Let's stay hidden. Look over here. That way. Hey, this way. Would you? What else did I hear? Okay, we have Watcher, Watcher. Oh, that's a battle bag. Sorry, I thought it was a scrapper. Watcher, watcher. So I have a few watchers, one scrapper, and one freaking battle bag. Once you're standing. Why are you always looking over there like an idiot? Bonk. Why? Why though? There you go. As long as you cannot see me, I'm fine. There you go. Why are you not reacting to anything that I'm doing? It's honestly beyond me. And bonk. Now there is finally some suspicion among you. Bonk. And shot it. For the blue light. Sure. Don't just jump into that. Just stay calm and distant. There we go. That was a good shot. And that one ought to take you out. And there we go.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Sure, no problem. Let's just ignore that we took those things out in no time flat. And with most of them even ignoring us. You know what I would love to have? Exactly. Thank you for that grunt straight into my ear. You know, some medical stuff. Is there medical herbs all around here? Because that's fire kiln. It would be the most amazing stuff that I could get right now. Fire kiln.
We can make our way upwards.
Yes, we can. There we go. Ooh, more stuff. First of all, let's see what's in here.
No space.
That's just okay. What do we have here? That kiss. Okay. Frozen Wilds text question must have been sometime in the spring of 2047, about 6 months after the main facility opened. We were behind schedule and new data indicated that an incident was close, maybe only weeks away. I was exhausted, losing weight, barely speaking except to give orders. I passed by Anita in the battery depot. She looked at me and I frowned, then pulled me into this room and kissed me. A long kiss, the best kind. I can still remember the feel of her hand on the back of my neck. After, she looked at me and smiled, and went back to work without saying a word. I'll never forget that moment, her touch, her unspoken generosity. After she left the project, I spent years beating myself up for not keeping her, somehow. Every time I ran into her at a conference, I felt thrilled and lost and confused, all at the same time. Always hoping we might have a few drinks and, well, rekindle. It was only after I saw her on stage in a holo in '58, accepting the Mid-Challenges Award in Austin, with Elizabeth Sobeck presenting no less, glowing and happily fulfilled, that it dawned on me that I hadn't done anything wrong at all. I could finally see that she had what she wanted, and it simply wasn't me. Well, as long as you're also good, then I think we're good. But right now, looking around, we can go through here.
The chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Here. Does that mean you're judging me for my speed right now? Are you judging my length? My girth? My tempo? I can go faster if I wanted to. But you know, there's a lot to explore here. We're gonna have to find something to go up. Well, that's a start. Why?
Yes.
Good, thank you for telling me, Aria. I kind of figured that out. And go. Every time I see smoke in games like this now, I feel like I can make something blow up.
Not much farther now.
Just because of Skyrim that is, by the way. Because in Skyrim or Fallout, when you see smoke like this, like the vapors, you can blow stuff up. Don't see anything wrong in here, so that's...
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Well, I love blowing stuff up, not gonna lie.
Steam, frost.
Anyway, give me that stuff. And there's also a save point here. And that tells me that I actually don't have to do all of that in one go. Oh, that's good, because I don't think I would have the energy for all of that right now. So, I'm going to leave this episode right here. And next time, I will finish this. Next time when we sit down, next week. I don't care how long it takes, this will be one big final episode. I say right now, most of the times, right in recording, I will change my mind. But this time, I mean it. We're gonna finish off Horizon Zero Dawn next week on Wednesday, it should be.
I'm certain we can
Yeah, on Wednesday. So, that means I already have an idea in my head for what's gonna come after Horizon. So, hope you're looking forward to that. But for the moment, you get to wonder which way I will take. Because I'm hellbound on one of these paths already. And I will not let you know right now. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it and see you next time for the big finale of Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't wait to share it with you. Bye.